Hello.
This is Elvis, the ultimate fan channel, the global Elvis community fan channel.
And if you don't believe me, stand by for the Elvis Global Worldwide Shoutout. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel. I really do hope that you're enjoying your weekend wherever you are. I am conscious that in certain parts of the world it could be the morning, afternoon, evening. It could even be Monday morning, very, very early Monday morning in Australia. Hello Australia if you're tuning in live. If you're not tuning in live but you're watching on playback, thank you very, very, very much. I am so grateful to the people that watch these live feeds live and also people that watch them on playback. I can't stress that enough. I'm truly humbled by the messages I get throughout the week. Touched, actually. And I know that Elvis would be. Elvis would be just so humbled to think that you support a YouTube channel and podcast channel and whatever else you listen to this on in his name. He would really be, I know he would be humbled and just so grateful that you the support that you give this channel. So I just wanted to get that in. Now, yes, the worldwide shout out to truly just sort of confirm that this is a global Elvis community channel. I am going to shout out to Lily Ramos, Los Angeles, California. Hi Lily, I hope you're watching. If you're not watching live, I hope you're watching on playback. And it's you are the person that is getting the global shout out, worldwide shout out this week. And every week we're giving a shout out to somebody. And what I might do is I might recap and give you the 4 shout outs that I did the previous month. I'll in the next few weeks, I'll be looking for you to send in your name and location in the world again, because I'll have been running low on the people that have sent in their locations, and I can give you a shout out. It could well be you. Now, hello everybody. I see you in the chat. Thank you very, very much for joining us. What do we have this week? Well, we have the topic, Baz's EPiC movie release. Yes, the announcement. Wasn't that just brilliant? It was so brilliant, I had to hop on and do a quick 10-minute video on Monday because I was so excited about it. I really was. And I'll be looking for people listening and watching now to ring in on Discord. If you're not on Discord and you want to use Discord to ring in, there is a link, an invite below. It says Discord invite. Or you can call me on the number under Elvis's chin there, or WhatsApp or Messenger. So I'm really looking forward to hearing people's thoughts on this EPiC release and premiere. The details, which I'll confirm later for you. I'm sure you've all seen it, but we'll go through it again. And of course, unfortunately, we will have to touch on Elvis Evolution as well. It's been running now for just over a week, and there's been quite a bit of controversy surrounding it. But I am a firm believer that it's not all bad. Okay, not all bad. So we'll be touching on that as well. We'll be having this day in Elvis history. If it's a red letter day for you or your birthday or anything like that, then that will be interesting for you. Live poll. The poll actually does tie in with the EPiC movie announcement. Dylan's Elvis Tale. I'm delighted that Dylan is back with us. More on that later. Underrated Elvis song. A song I wish Elvis had recorded. Caption the photo. We always have a lot of fun with Caption the photo. Smoking hot photo. Oh, my goodness me. Wait till you see this week's.
Oh, he's so hot.
You'll definitely be saying that. I know you will. So that's what we've got lined up for you. Anything that puts a light on Elvis is a positive thing. Well, yes, Susan, I do agree with you, but unfortunately it hasn't been going that way. To say that Elvis Evolution has truly divided the fan base would be an understatement. It really would, because I was I did see a comment that people that liked and enjoyed Elvis Evolution were delusional. I even saw that today on a comment. So it really, really, really has divided the Elvis world. Yeah, I'm going to mention more about that later. Before we go any further, we've got to do one of these.
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 1.
Yes, Hidden Elvis, 4 clues throughout the show. And last week it was hard-working Ronnie Tutt. What will it be this week? Will I catch you out? I haven't managed to stump you completely. There's Dave. Hi, Dave. Thanks, Dave. I don't think Chris is going to make the moderation for the quiz because she's watching a football match, I believe. But anyway, yeah. I wonder. I have failed so far to stump you on the Hidden Elvis, like I've failed to stump you in the 6 quiz questions as well, which is coming up in a minute. But I do hold out hope. I can't speak this evening. I do hold out hope that one day I will ask a quiz question that nobody knows the answer to, or nobody will get Hidden Elvis. But one thing I've found is Elvis fans, you through that camera there, are a very knowledgeable group. You really are. And you get the Hidden Elvis and you get the 6 quiz questions. And I had a little bit of a laugh to myself when I did the trailer yesterday, because I said I had so much fun last week with blankety blank, Elvis blankety blank, that I'm going to do another round. And I could nearly hear the oh no's, the groans of oh no, Steve, not another blankety blank quiz. So yeah, I might have had fun, but I don't know whether you did last week. Right, there's Elvis and friends. Hi, Elvis and friends. Dylan, David, Mrs. EAP, David. Have you changed the jingle? Well, just wait and see, Dave. Now, I'm back to choosing the pens again. So we can have the Jailhouse Rock one. We can have the His Pen in Mine, His Hand in Mine. We can have the 1956, I think that is. And finally, we can have 68 special. I suppose in honor of the EPiC announcement, well, none of them really fall into the EPiC announcement, do they? Because there's no 1970s on there and there's no 1972. So This Pen in Mine, Helen says His Hand in Mine. Hi, Dolores. I see 2 His Pen in Mine, so will I go for His Pen in Mine? Although I see 68 special as well. Don't tell me we're going to have to run a Wheel of Fortune for the which pen to use. The next one I see is the one I use. Jeff Davis says His Hand, so it's this one. His Hand in Mine is the pen I'm using. Right, 6 questions. I'll just inform you how it works. It's a song title, and a dash is a missing letter, and I've put some letters in there as well. A slash means that it's the slash is the gap between the words. Okay, so when you see a slash, it's the end of one word and the beginning of another word. Okay, I hope I've actually made myself clear on that. So, number 1, what song is this? Blankety blank. Oh. Okay. Let's have a look. See what we have here. Any pen, Steve, it's E. That correct? I agree, yeah. So, oh, wow. David says, I feel so bad. No. Okay. So, who got it first? My goodness me, that was so quick. He's back, folks. He's back. Yeah, it is the last farewell, and a lot of people are getting it. The King's Court. Hi, thumbs up if you pre-ordered either the LP or CD set of Elvis Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Give this video a thumbs up, because I meant to say that actually. Please do give this video a thumbs up, because it does actually matter, believe it or not, because the more people that give a thumbs up, it means that YouTube see the thumbs up and they promote the video, which means that Elvis is promoted. That's what it means. Hidden Elvis clue number 1, Steve. Yeah, I did. I gave it, didn't I? Oh my goodness me. Did I not? I got sidetracked. Okay, hidden Elvis clue number 1 is, oh my goodness me, Viva Las Vegas. Okay, Viva Las Vegas. Sorry about that, and thanks for that, Dylan. Thanks for keeping an eye on me. I was actually just testing you to see if you noticed. Dear me. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Okay, anyway, Dylan is the last farewell. Well done, Dylan. Dylan's name goes on the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Chance, whatever you want to call it, next month, for this month. And he gets this.
Flippy. Real flippy.
Okay, and just to prove that it is the last farewell, this is how I do it, I think. Yeah, here we go. Oh, excuse me. There you are. The last farewell. You can see the H in the, you can see the A in last, and then obviously farewell. Okay, so that you can see how it works. And let's see if you get the next one. See if you get the next one as quick. All right. Susan says Dylan's back. Yes, he's back with a bang. Right, here we go. So the next one is this one. Do you know what this one is? Helen says, off to a flying start. Happy Sunday, Steve and chat. Hello, Hamilton. Happy Sunday to you as well. Where are you watching from, Hamilton? Hey, Dylan says, nope, don't know. I shouldn't take pleasure in that, should I? That's a terrible thing to do. Taking pleasure in in Dylan not knowing. Hello, Memphis Sky. Yes. Now, a lot of people are saying Pocket Full of Rainbows, and it is Pocket Full of Rainbows, and I'll show you in a second that it is Pocket Full of Rainbows. But the first person to get it was Ann Y. Nice to see you in the chat, Ann Y, as always. Newport. Is that Newport, Rhode Island? Right. Nice to have you on board, Hamilton. And Ann Y gets this.
Flippy. Real flippy.
Yeah. Ann Y, you're real flippy. And to prove it, here we go. I'll show you how it works, just in case you're not convinced that it is Pocket Full of Rainbows. There it is. Okay. You can see the C in pocket, T and U in pocket, actually. I haven't put O or F in there. I just left it as a two-letter word. And rainbows, you can see the A, the I, and the O in it. So that's Pocket Full of Rainbows. A nice tune as well. Nice tune. So that's one to Dylan and one to Ann Y. Stand by for number 3. And okay, now we have this one. This is an easy one. This is a real easy one. You'll get this quickly. I'm convinced of it. You will get it quickly. Wow. Helen, incredibly fast. Teresa, incredibly fast. Juan, fast, even though you misspelt it, but I know what you mean. Anway, Doreen, Vincenzo, David. David says I got stung. Edwidge, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Yes, it was the UH that threw me, says Dylan. Yeah, such a night. Brilliant, brilliant. But it was Helen Ludlow. So, Helen, your name is going to be on the wheel. And you get Flippy.
Flippy. Real Flippy.
Just to prove that it was such a night, I really do have to sort of show this. It's only fair, I think, isn't it? It doesn't want to show, unfortunately. There you are. Now, here we go. Such a night. Yeah, I can see why the U and H could throw you. Such a night. Right. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4. Oh, another what I would consider easy. But then again, who knows? David says, how are you thinking so quick? I know. Yeah, and Hamilton says, well done, Helen. Number 4. Yeah. I consider it quick. I consider it easy. That's because I've got the answers on the page. Oh, hello, Pat Shepherd. I hope you're enjoying your prize. Pat won last month's Fan of the Month quiz. Wow, look at all those My Babes. Wow. Yeah, people are getting how it works now pretty quickly. Yeah. Jill Brett is fan number 1. She's the number 1 fan so far tonight. And John Rowley is the person that Pat says, yes, thank you, Steve. Good. In crystal clear HD, I sent Pat a Blu-ray for her prize. And I hope she's Blue Hawaii. I hope she's enjoying it. Right, John, you are
Flippy. Real Flippy.
And I might actually change that next week. Actually, the Flippy. If you can actually send a jingle in if you wish. It can't have any music on it though, unfortunately, because it'll be blocked. But anyway, I digress. And what I do is I show you how My Babe works. There you go. M blank 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 BE. My Babe. Yes. And number 5. Number 5. Steve Dillon got in before John. Oh, did he? Okay, let's have a look. I'm going back and back and back. There's a lot of My Babes. You're right. He did. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, John. It's Dylan. It's Dylan. Wee mistake. I think you might already be on the wheel though, John. So nothing is lost unless I'm. Yeah. Dylan says sorry about that, John. Yeah, I feel bad now actually. Right, and the next one, number 5. Is this one. Another short one. Another 2-worder. Hey, Brent's in the building. Hi, Brent. How you doing, man? Always good to see you. Oh, no, that's fast. Oh, hello, Blue Rhythm Boy. Hi, Don. Roseanne. Always loved it to see you. And there's Paul Gansky as well. Mike M. Francis, that's my surname. David's Elvis World. Yeah, now a lot of people are getting Knight Rider, but my goodness me, Helen was fast. And of course, I have to show you again how that works out, but I'm sure you can work it out that it looks like this Knight Rider. There you are, Knight Rider. Okay. And for that, Helen gets a
Flippy. Real Flippy.
And I get my his pen in mine, and Helen. Okay. The sixth and final one is this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words. Hi, Mark. Rebel Vegan says, I'm getting the answers first, then the clue on my stream. That's weird. I think Elvis Nation, Brent says the next step is lover. Will we allow that, people? Because he's so close. It could, because it is the next step is love. But did Dylan get in before Brent? Okay. Okay. Although, I don't know. I mean, I see the next step is lover by Elvis Nation, and I see Dylan. I'm going to give it to Elvis Nation, and I'll tell you the reason why is because Dylan is already on the wheel anyway. So I'm going to give it to Brent, if that's okay, because the extra R on there I'm going to allow. And I'll show you, obviously, just to prove that I'm not skitting you, that it is actually doesn't work like that, does it? Okay. That's strange. It doesn't want to show. There it is. The next step is love. Okay. And Helen says, well done, Brent. Yeah. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Hello, Doreen. Hello, Susan. How's things? And of course, Brent.
Flippy. Real flippy.
Right, so that was the second round in 2 weeks of Elvis Blankety Blank. When I'm feeling mean, I'll do another Blankety Blank. But we'll probably have a different topic next week. Theme fan of the month. Don't forget there is a prize for being picked on the Wheel of Fortune every month. And as I say, Pat got her Blu-ray during the week, and I'm sure she's enjoying it. Yeah, actually, Memphis Sky 1677. Once Elvis sang "The Next Step Is Sex." Yes, he sang that line during the rehearsals for "That's the Way It Is." Strange, I know. He was probably poking fun at somebody anyway, but there you are. Right now, the topic. Yeah, right. I suppose we'll jump on to the Baz EPiC release first. We were all very, 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 very excited when we saw this release on Monday from Baz. Elvis Presley in concert, EPiC world premiere at TIFF, which is the Toronto International Film Festival in September, 7 weeks and counting. We're very proud to announce Baz Mark's latest production with Authentic Studios and Sony Music Vision, Baz Luhrmann's EPiC, Elvis Presley in concert. Elvis sings and tells the story like never before, has been officially selected for Toronto's International Film Festival's 50th edition. It's cause for celebration, a little less conversation, a little more action, party on the night. Okay, so that's what we get. And there was a teaser that he sent out a few weeks before. Beautiful shot there of Baz standing in front of the screen, and then EPiC laid over it. And then we've got that beautiful, beautiful poster. And I begged the question, that looks like a 69 shot of Elvis, although somebody said it was 70. I don't know, but has Baz found some 1969 footage? Can you imagine? Wow. Okay, so what were your immediate feelings when you saw that from Baz on Monday? I'm sure it was excitement. What other feelings did you have? It's been confirmed that the running time will be 100 minutes, which is 1 hour, 40 minutes. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about 1 hour, 40 minutes out of 67, 68 boxes of footage, which is a lot of footage, Do you think that's all we'll get, or do you believe Baz has more up his sleeve? Remember when he first started work on this project, he mentioned big and small screen. He certainly did. He mentioned big and small screen. I want to hear your thoughts, feelings and hopes for the future. I really do. Okay, so we'll be doing that, taking calls after I also mention Elvis Evolution, which is this baby here. I can't have a live show this week without addressing the ongoing controversy regarding Elvis Evolution. Lots of negative feedback about this. However, there is plenty of positive feedback too. In fact, a good friend of this channel, good friend of all of ours actually, Elvis Lass, Michelle, posted earlier on today saying how much she enjoyed Elvis Evolution. I saw another comment from somebody as well saying that they enjoyed it so much that they're planning on going back. Okay. My eye caught this particularly well-balanced and even-handed write-up from Time Out's theatre editor, Andrzej Lukowski. It's a far cry from what most people seem to be posting and referencing. It's quite a long read, so I won't read it all out here, but I will leave a link in full to the full article below, which I recommend you take 5 or 6 minutes to read in full. Here's a few snippets to whet your appetite. Elvis Evolution opened to a storm of controversy, but why, and is it deserved? I didn't go in with any particular expectations of what it would involve, and personally I had a decent time, with some reservations. I thought the first half was perfectly enjoyable, slick, reasonably informative, and I didn't have any problem with it focusing on Elvis's childhood friend, best friend Sam Bell, as a way to take a different look at Elvis. The focus of the second half is the legendary 1968 TV special. It was here that I first realised a portion of the audience was on the cusp of mutiny. A lot of them clearly hadn't enjoyed the first half and were muttering to each other that they were hoping for something spectacular from the concert section, which at least 2 groups in my earshot referencing the blockbuster Aber Voyage concert experience. Some of my fellow audience members were not happy. However, many did look like they were having a good time. The 68 special is a really good performance. Attendees of Elvis Evolution are making headlines on the websites and in the tabloids, and the show is in real danger of getting framed as the unmitigated disaster. But is it fair? Let's dig a little bit deeper. And he asks a few questions. Is Elvis Evolution a bad show? In all honesty, I thought it was a decent piece of immersive theatre, but I wasn't really coming in as a massive Elvis fan perspective. There have been some complaints about the first half focusing on the obscure character of Sam Bell. I don't think this was cynically done at all and was probably aiming to offer an interesting new perspective on Elvis, a figure whose biography everyone who buys a ticket will be well aware of already. I should also say that the people booing were in a minority, and the peak of the disgruntlement came when it became apparent that the concert would simply be the special. My audience seemed a lot happier by the end and had mostly enjoyed the band's augmented playback of the special. Now this guy says, as Time Out's theatre editor, I tend to be responsible for most of our immersive coverage as well. But I wasn't able to make the big opening night for London's new Elvis Presley experience, Elvis Evolution. So rather than see it with celebrities or invited guests, I ended up joining one of the first public performances of the show. So he certainly can't be accused of having an agenda for or against Elvis Evolution. He paid for a ticket. He can't be accused of favoritism because he got everything free. Some have said that the reason for the good reviews have been because they were from people that got free complimentary invites. Not so in this case. So there you go. There are at least 2 good reviews, favourable reviews. We've got Michelle, who, if you want to look at Michelle's video after this, please do. I have it on good authority that she enjoyed it. And I want you to call in about the EPiC announcement, and also if you want to call in about Elvis Evolution, particularly if you've been and you want to call in to me about Elvis Evolution, please do. But
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 2.
And of course, I must remember to actually give the clue this time. If it hadn't been for Dylan, I wouldn't have given you Viva Las Vegas. So clue number 2 is began career as a blues singer. Okay? Began career as a blues singer. Now, I am absolutely delighted to be able to play this jingle.
It's time once again for Dylan's Elvis Tale.
Yes. Da-da-da-dum. And it does help, I suppose, if I put myself in the call and say, "Hi, Dylan, how are you?"
Back again, as the song goes.
Back again, that's right. And what was I going to say to you? I am so delighted to be talking to you on the show again.
I am delighted to be back. I'm delighted to be healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always a good thing.
Juan says he's back. Yes, he is definitely back. It's not Elvis is back, it's Dylan is back.
It is. It is indeed.
Okay,
Well,
and you're feeling a lot better, yes?
Yeah, well, let me go ahead and thank everybody for the very kind messages that I got in the week.
Yes, of course.
Well, while I was cooped up in the hospital bed.
I'm sure the worst part of it was you had very little access to Elvis.
Very little, but thank God for Brent and Rick.
Yeah. Yes.
And yourself, of course.
Thank you very much. Right, so I'm just wondering now, where do we start? Where do we begin?
At the beginning would be a good place.
Yeah, it's always a good start, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got a theory for you.
A theory on what?
On what I believe has been found.
Oh, right. So we're talking EPiC, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I truly, in my whole heart, believe that August 19th has been found.
Okay. Do you think that there might have been some 1969 footage?
That I can't say, but I'm almost convinced it is August 19th.
Okay.
And I'll tell you for why. That is part of That's Where It Is season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baz said that there's unseen footage from not just the 4 shows, but the shows after that. August 19th was after That's the Way It Is.
Okay.
August 13th was the last show that we know of that was fully filmed. Mm-hmm. So can you imagine, right, the credits rolling for the start of the movie, you hear Tiger Man and Elvis walks out in the black suit, the black brocade.
Yeah, I know.
How good would that be?
It will be. For me, it will be jaw dropping. It really will.
I mean, for me too, because as I said in the tale a few weeks ago, there's no pictures, there's no videos. We don't know what Elvis looks like in the suit.
Mm.
So to see it would be great. I also think that there's the August 14th midnight show as well.
Right.
Because think about it, the White Metal Eye is the dinner show. And we know for sure that the White Metal Eye is in the film because it's in the trailer. So if the White Metal Eye show is, then the Chain show with the ladder belt, which he wore that other show that night, it's got to be in there, right?
Yeah.
Unless I'm just being crazy.
No, not necessarily.
But they wouldn't just show one show, surely, from August 14th. They'd have to show both.
Now,
surely.
My next question is, how do you feel? How do you feel about the 100 minutes running time?
I think there's more.
Do you think there's more to come?
But,
you've just reminded me. I've got to do the poll. Will I do the poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What's the poll?
The poll is, after Baz's awesome EPiC announcement, do you think we will get more than one 100-minute movie? Yes, no, or depends on the success of this one. There you go. So I've started that poll. There you go.
I think, yeah.
What? You think yes, there's more. Simple as that. Plain yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't even depend on the success, because this is going to be a success anyway, isn't it?
I mean, listen, if the 2022 project's anything to go by,
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
I think we're on to the winner.
Yeah, and that wasn't even the real Elvis. That was like Austin Butler.
That was Austin Butler.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. So you're a definite yes. Go vote on that. Vote on that after you finish speaking to me. Right now, where else do we go? What did I
want to do? I'm trying. There's something else that I wanted to say.
Well, you think of what it is. Me and you spoke yesterday, and we were discussing Elvis Evolution, weren't we? And you said that you thought it was probably down to marketing, poor marketing, more than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Because at first they advertised it as a hologram.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, they did say halfway through that it wasn't.
Yeah. But by then it was almost like it got into everybody's minds that there was going to be a hologram. Yeah.
So if anything, it was just bad marketing. It's not a reflection on the show or the actors or Elvis himself. They just didn't market it properly.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I've got to say this. I mean, I'm trying to be as impartial as possible until I see it on the 21st of August. But I have seen good reviews as well as bad. I've seen people. I've seen people saying that they've enjoyed it so much that they're going to go back. There's a video posted this afternoon by Elvis Last Michelle. She said to me before she went, she said, if it's rubbish, I'm going to say it's rubbish, and if it's good, I'm going to say it's good. She says that she enjoyed it and it was good. So there you are.
Yep. And also Joe, who went with Michelle. I was talking to Joe.
Oh yes, Joe Hanley. Hi, Joe. Well. Yeah.
Hi, Joe. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not all bad, I guess. It's just a split of things.
Okay. Right. So will we jump in on the tail?
Yeah. So I have been itching to do this since I got sick because because it's such a good one, and I was so disappointed that I couldn't do it last time.
Good.
But I'm doing it now.
All right.
So, last time I talked about two movie songs that I think are two of the most cleverly put together and cleverly written songs. And I said that the songs that I picked do not go together in a sentence, but when I tell you, it'll make sense. So the two songs in question are El Toro and Charo.
Right.
Now, here's why they are so cleverly put together. It's the song structure. It doesn't follow the natural progression, because normally in a song you get verse, chorus, maybe a bridge, verse, chorus, end of song, Bob's your uncle. El Toro and Charo do not follow that. This goes verse, chorus, middle eight, verse, chorus, end of song.
That's very technical.
Now, why this is so clever is because it literally comes out of nowhere. You think you know where both songs are going, and you're singing along, and you're going, okay, yeah, I can see where this is headed. All right, this is a good tune. And then out of nowhere, this middle eight that's got no relation to the main melody at all comes in, and you're like, where the hell did that come from? And that is down to the clever songwriting of the song. You would not think that those middle eights would go with the main melody of the song, but when you listen to them, they actually go together really well.
I'm going to have to listen to both those songs now after the show and see exactly what you mean. It's the middle eight, yeah, in the middle of the song, obviously.
Yeah, and you just think, my God, what clever songwriting is that to be able to put a song together like that in a movie, no less, where people kind of take the Michael out of the movie songs and say, oh, they're daft and stupid, but El Toro and Charo are far from stupid. They are very, very cleverly written and put together.
Yeah, I like both. I like both Charo and El Toro. Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to tell this week.
And are you going to tease next week's tale?
Yeah. So in fact, in our phone call yesterday, I talked about this too.
Yeah.
So the last time that Elvis wore a cape is So the last time he wore a cape is commonly written as June 73 or July 73. I think it's July.
July, okay.
I think so. And June or July of 73. But it's not.
Okay.
It's a completely different date. But you again, you wouldn't think that he'd be wearing a cape this far in, but he is. And what's good about it is this time got pictures to prove it.
I was just about to say you're going to provide pictures for me, aren't you? Okay.
I am, yeah.
Great. Okay. Great to have you back, young man. I will talk to you. I will talk to you later.
Well, thank you for the kind messages, everybody, again, and I will see you next. Oh, by the way, before I go, the show that I was meant to do on the August 16th has been postponed.
Yeah, just so you get your strength back.
Yeah, but don't worry, it will go ahead still.
Yeah, but
just later on.
It's more important you get your strength back, though. And I appreciate you coming on today. I really do. Thanks, Dylan.
Well, thank you.
Alrighty.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Join us again next week for another Dylan's Elvis tale.
Right. Yes, Dylan's Elvis tale. And we now say a quick hello to Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo.
Hi, Steve.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
So what have you got to say about what about this EPiC announcement? Do you think there's more to come, or do you think there's 100 minutes?
Maybe when it goes to streaming, it's going to be longer.
Yeah, because he did mention small and big screen, didn't he, when he first started it? And are you excited? Do you what do you think he's found?
Yeah, of course I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
I can't think of any Elvis fan that isn't excited, to be honest. Do you think any 1969 footage has been found?
I hope so. That would be the icing on the cake.
It would be the icing on the cake, is right. Okay, mind yourself. Cheers, Vincenzo. Cheers, bye. And we go to Stefano. Are you there, Stefano? I hope he is, because he's a new caller, I believe. He hasn't spoke to me before. I haven't spoke to him. He does have himself muted at the moment, though, unfortunately. If you can hear me, Stefano, you just need to take your microphone off mute. I have a feeling, actually, that Stefano is ringing in about Elvis Evolution. I've just got a feeling in my bones. I've got a feeling in my body. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will come back to Stefano if he can just take himself off mute. And are you there, Stefano? We will actually I'll recap. Rossi, I'd like to know why Dylan thinks that August 19th show was recorded. Yeah, well, if Dylan, if you're still there, you can answer Rossi's question on the chat, and I will actually recap on the poll that we're running after Baz's awesome EPiC announcement this week. Do you think we will get more than one 100-minute movie? Yes, no. Depends on the success of this one. Now, I'm really more interested in not what you feel, but what you realistically think. I know you're everybody's hoping that there's more than just one 100-minute movie, but in your heart of hearts, do you think that this is it? After this, Baz is going to move away from Elvis, and that's going to be it, or do you think that it depends on the success of this 100-minute movie? To be honest, it's going to be a success. I have no doubt whatsoever. As Dylan said, look at the success of Baz's Elvis. It wasn't even Elvis himself, and it was a huge, huge success. Was it the second most popular biopic? I know it wasn't really a biopic, but was it the second most successful biopic in history, I believe? After the Queen one, Bohemian Rhapsody. So it's just a case of yes or no, really, isn't it? Because it depends on the success of this one. I firmly believe it's going to be a success anyway. Stefano still hasn't made it, unfortunately. I will come back later, though. But do you know what we will do? We will do this.
It's time now for This Day in Elvis History.
With photos. Yes, with photos. Okay. Now, let me just get this sorted. I need to... Yeah, there it is. Right. So, this day in Elvis history, if it's a red letter day for you, then you will be interested to know what Elvis was doing on July 27th down through the years. And in 1954, Elvis had lunch with Marion Keisker, of course, Marion, who really is ultimately responsible for getting Elvis onto the Sun record label, because Sam was out that day. And Marion heard something, felt something, so asked him for his name and telephone number and kept harassing Sam to try out Elvis. So Marion Keisker, huge, huge figure in the Elvis story that sometimes doesn't get the recognition that she should. Is Joe Hanley in the building? I see people saying, thanks, Joe. Yes, Joe is there. I went with Elvis last. Apart from the 68 special, there's plenty of places to sit down. In the 68 part, the VIP ticket holders have seats. Yes. So there is... Doreen, when is the next watch-along? I think it'll be either next week or the week after. I will keep you posted, but it is going to be very, very soon, Doreen. Thanks for asking, and thanks for the super chat. And as you know, we're doing a watch along on Discord, and it will be King Creole because we're doing all the movies in order. So that's something to look forward to. Get that back up. Okay, so where was I? Yes, 1956. Marion Keisker. Elvis had lunch with Marion Keisker and Edwin Howard of the Memphis Press Scimitar to promote his record, That's All Right. And from then on, it just... 1956 would have been a huge year, wouldn't it? That would be the when it all happened. But 1954 was a very, very, very important year as well, because that's when they lit the blue touch paper, really, wasn't it? 1955, Elvis performed at the Municipal Auditorium, Orlando, Florida. Joy Dickinson, in Remembering Orlando, would interpret it and attribute as foresight or even prediction as what was yet to come. She wrote that she had worried about the price of pleasing the screaming and clothes-tearing crowds. I think Elvis is pushing himself too hard, she said. He's wearing himself out, giving the customers more than their money's worth. I just want to say that slow down, boy. You won't, your fame won't disappear, but he goes on like a house on fire. So, yeah, somebody called Joy Dickinson for Remembering Orlando kind of really sort of hit the nail on the head there, didn't she? She almost had a premonition, maybe. But, I mean, in 1955, he was young. It was all happening for him. It would have been very, very hard for him to slow down in 1955. It was just go, 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 go. Okay, 1956, we have Elvis attended a Blackwood Brothers all-night singing, joining the group to sing Jesus Filled My Every Need and You'll Never Walk Alone. Okay, I want to just get my screen sorted. There it is. I was missing something. Right. Hamilton says, prayers for Phil Collins, who is in a hospice. Yes, that's very sad. I always liked Phil. I liked his solo stuff, and I liked Genesis. I'm pretty sure he was an Elvis fan as well. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. 1961, Elvis was working on Follow That Dream with the gorgeous Anne Helm. 1963, Viva Las Vegas cast and crew returned to Los Angeles, and by now Elvis and Anne Margaret were the subject of gossip. Yeah, gossip, okay. 1964, Girl Happy. 1966, Double Trouble. Yep. And 1967, Speedway. And 1970, we had That's the Way It Is, was in production. And 1971, Elvis did did dinner and midnight Tahoe shows. And we have some lovely shots from the Tahoe shows. Edward says, looking forward to the watch along. Yes, King Creole, yeah. Susan says, email Steve and he'll walk you through it. Yes, I can. If you're not sure how to use I take it she's asking about Discord. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. Okay, so that's 1971. 1972, rehearsals were held at RCA Studio C beginning at 7 p.m, both this night and the next night. 1974, Elvis remained in Memphis for the rest of the month. In 1975, in Memphis, Elvis bought 14 Cadillacs. Of course, you would, because you're Elvis. 1976, we've got... Oh, yeah, Elvis performed at the Onondaga War Memorial Auditorium, Syracuse, in New York. And look at these great photographs. These are taken from very, very close to the stage apron. Great shots. There's Elvis mid-blink. There's Elvis in full blink. Great shots. Great shots. Oh, I love that. You can see that. And there in the background, just on the right, it looks like Sam Thompson. Yeah, almost certainly Sam Thompson. So that was down through the years. And, 1977, Elvis upstairs at Graceland, of course, having some R&R. Okay. Now, that was This Day in Elvis History. Well, there'll be another This Day in Elvis History next week. Let me just have a look to see, did Stefano get himself sorted? Hello, Stefano. Can you hear me? That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Maybe next week, if you can try again, Stefano. I'd love to speak to you. I would imagine, I'm only guessing, I think you were probably ringing in maybe about Elvis Evolution. Maybe you're ringing in about EPiC. I don't know. Anyway, we have another one of these.
Hidden Elvis, clue number 3.
We're actually getting through the clues, where we only got this one and one more to go. And this one is Star of David. There you are, Star of David. If you want to put that with Viva Las Vegas and began career as a blues singer, and if you want to give me the answer after the fourth clue, I would be absolutely delighted. Okay, so Star of David. Now, oh yes, I also wanted to say Bill Morris sadly passed away yesterday or the day before, I think. A great friend of Elvis and another person from the Elvis world sadly passed on. Susan says, Bill Morris, former Shelby County police chief and mayor, just died, was a friend of Elvis. Rest in peace, Bill. Yes, that's I agree. I think he died yesterday, I believe. Or was it maybe Friday? I'm not too sure. But whatever, Sad, sad loss to the Elvis world, Bill Morris. Now, just a reminder, after Baz's awesome EPiC announcement, do you think we will get more than the 100-minute movie? It's very, very simple. It's just yes, no, or depends on success of this one. And I mean, depends on the success of this one. EPiC is going to be a huge success, I believe. Absolutely 100%. And we've waited so long for this footage as well, haven't we? So, yeah. Right, we move on to a song I wish Elvis had recorded. And it's suggested by Vincenzo. Vincenzo, you suggested this one. And it's The Drifters, This Magic Moment. A song composed by lyricist Doc Pomus and pianist Mort Schumann. This is there's an Elvis connection already, because we know that Doc Pomus and Mort Schumann wrote a lot for Elvis. It was recorded first by Benny King and the Drifters at Bell Sound Studios in New York City. The Drifters version spent 11 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached number 16 on April the 2nd, 1960. And guess who produced the recording? Yeah, Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. Another Elvis connection. Vincenzo says, I think he would have done a beautiful rendition and the song would have sounded beautiful with the Stamps Quartet and the Stamps inspirations as backup. Well, I think if Elvis had recorded it, though, I think he would have done it in the early 60s, before obviously the Stamps and the Sweet Inspirations had actually joined Elvis. So there's a link below, or I will put a link below after this video for that magic moment by the Drifters, and you can tell me what you think. You can leave your comments below. Do you think that Elvis would it have suited Elvis, this magic moment? Would it have been a hit for Elvis? Let me know, please do. Now we move on to this.
It's time now for Caption the Photo.
There is still time to vote on the poll. It's there. You can see it at the top of the chat. Just click on it and it'll drop down. After Baz's awesome EPiC announcement, do you think we will get more than the 100-minute movie? And then there's 3 options. Now, caption the photo. What in is going on here? Well, your captions, some of your captions that you sent in. It's tiring being this handsome 24/7. I'm sure it was. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Let's sing it together. Come on. Okay, sweetie, just do what Elvis does, and one day you too can be an Elvis tribute artist. Quit yawning. It's contagious. Time for a nap, Colonel. You're working me hard. Too hard. I don't feel so lonesome with you, cowboy. Which one of you started this yawning thing? Was it you, little girl? But the winner is voted for by you. In fact, there's not one winner. We do have a tie this week, and it's between Mrs. EAP Elaine and Vincenzo. Mrs. EAP Elaine says, oh, well, I'm tired. Oh, well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go alone. That's obviously Peace in the Valley. Very, very clever. Thanks, Mrs. EAP Elaine. And another song as well. Sandman's coming. Yes, he's coming to sprinkle you with sand. He'll say 1, 2, 3, and then you'll be in cotton candy land. So, congratulations to both Mrs. EAP Elaine and Vincenzo for getting the most thumbs up on the Caption This Photo. I will do another Caption This Photo probably on Tuesday on the Posts tab. You'll have to sort of scroll across when you go onto my homepage of the YouTube channel, and I'll leave another funny picture for you to caption. I thought that was quite a unusual one, and I'm almost certain actually that is on the set of Love Me Tender. Let's have a look at the top fans so far this week. We've got top fans. Doreen is number 1. Mrs. EAP is number 2. Dylan is number 3. Then Helen. Then Edwidge. Jill. Teresa. Elvis and Friends. John Rowley. Keep the King's Court. Lovely to see you. Yeah. So those are the top fans. It's the more you, as far as I know, the more you comment and take part in things, the higher up you go. So congratulations if you are number 1, which I think Doreen was. Now, where have we got to? I think I will close. The poll. I'm interested to know what we've got. Okay. Yes is 69, no is 10%, and 21% depends on the success of this one. So there we have it. Do you think we will get more than one 100-minute movie? 69%, nearly 70% say yes, we will get more. Baz has got more up his sleeve. It's as simple as that, folks. And, I really do hope that 69% of you are right. I think I would have voted yes as well. I really do believe that Baz has got the bit between his teeth now, and this 100-minute movie is just the tip of the iceberg. There's probably going to be... I've got a call here. Answer. Let's see who it is. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, dear. They've gone. I'll see if they ring back. Yeah, I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. And I remember that... I strongly remember Baz saying big and small screen. So it's going to be streaming as well, I believe. He's going to do some sort of series as well. So the theater, the movie theater one is for sort of the main us and the fans, sort of part-time-ish fans and general. Here we go. Hello. Hello. You're through to Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel.
Hello. Hello, Steve.
Hi, how are you doing?
How are you? Sorry to bother you.
No. Who's that? Is that Stefano?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. If you could just turn down your audio.
Yeah, it's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. I've wrecked the show.
Join the club. I don't know what I'm doing either.
Yeah, no, honestly, I've been meaning to call for a while, but
I'm glad you got through. I'm glad you got through because I know you probably want to speak about either Elvis Evolution or the EPiC. Do you?
Well, it's always interesting what you put on. I just every topic is awesome. Just look, for the sake of that. Super excited about the real Elvis coming on, the actual unseen footage. Yeah. That is what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And did you vote in the poll?
Yeah. So I'm one of the positive guys. I'm thinking, yeah, for sure. There's going to be more stuff.
More up his sleeve, hasn't he? I mean, do you think we might see something on the small screen, television-wise?
Yeah, I think if all these boxes have been, discovered, all this amazing discovery has been made, I would imagine it will be used, and it will be spread out throughout. So there'll be Elvis everywhere. I'm hoping, you have to think that way. And I would definitely say also 1969, because why use the photo? I don't know. It's just
exactly.
People know Elvis pretty well now.
That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Why use that photo?
But yeah, I don't want to jinx it.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but I feel there's too many Elvis experts out there, and to put that photo, it's just a subtle clue, I believe. I don't think there's so many photos to choose from. Why put that one?
Yeah, I mean, Baz does like to leave little clues like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, let's hope he gets this one right. I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Baz, but I appreciate he's got the job. So I'm hoping he's going to do it justice. But you know what I mean? I'm not really his number one fan. I'm an Elvis fan, not Baz.
Right. Okay.
If you know.
And what did you think
But
of
yeah.
what did you think of his Elvis movie with Austin Butler?
Yeah, in some ways it was spectacular. You know, what you expect. It was very refreshing. You know, a lot of young people got a new look. But I'm more for the real stuff. Like, so no one can impersonate Elvis really. And then, you know, to get all those facts wrong, like, it's just why at least get it factual correct, you know?
Yeah.
But overall, you know, great exposure, and a lot of people have got something out of it, you know. But for older people, real Elvis fans, I think that have seen it over the years, I'm much more excited about this. You know, real footage, unseen footage, high quality. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose, you know, without the Baz Elvis movie, this wouldn't have come to light because he wouldn't have discovered. I mean, they didn't really discover.
Exactly,
they didn't really discover this footage because they knew it was there all the time. He was just given access to it.
Yeah, I mean, look how long we have to wait. Like, how long do you have to live to see it? You know, like.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, no, honestly, any exposure is good. There's so many Elvis fans out there, and it's like it's a never-ending treasure chest of entertainment. Elvis never gets old. It's just so, you know, I'm not surprised that there's young fans coming up all over the place, you know, and represent so well, actually, so knowledgeable and passionate, like they were there from the beginning, but they're only in the mid-20s, early 30s. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's always pleasing to see a young fan like Dylan, for instance. Dylan is quite young, you know, but his passion and his knowledge. Yeah, brilliant.
Exactly. What doesn't he know?
Yeah, exactly. He knows more than me. He teaches me. He teaches me something new every week. That lad, you know.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's a real. And it's great. My compliments to your show, Steve. It's a beautiful balance of the Elvis magic that I know. So it's like you put it all together and incorporate everything. It's awesome. Really enjoy it.
Well, I always say I just sit here and sort of present it, but it's you, the listener, that makes it all happen. You know, without you, there'd be no show. So it's really, I should be saying thank you to you, the likes of you and everybody else that watches.
Well, it's the least I can do. No, it's awesome, and I love the interviews you've made, and I look forward to some more.
Yeah, there's
everything you do. Yeah,
take it from me. There is more interviews coming up. It's just tying it all up together, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, my compliments, and sorry for messing you about. I don't even know what I'm doing with these phones.
Not at all. Not at all. There was no messing about. I was
going to blame the internet. I was going to blame New Zealand. I was going to blame everything.
Is that where you? I was going to ask you.
It's me.
Where you're calling from? Actually, is it New Zealand?
Yeah, New Zealand. Paradise.
Brilliant. So we truly are a global Elvis community. Brilliant.
Yes, you are.
Great.
We are. Yeah.
Stefano,
thanks again.
It was lovely, and please call back again because it was great to speak to you. I want to hear what you think.
Thanks, Steve.
I want to hear what you think when you see EPiC.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Well, I can't go to Canada just yet, but maybe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see when it comes out.
Yeah.
Like for everybody, not just. Yeah, but super excited. That's Yeah, I'm trying to stay healthy and do lots of exercise so I don't pass away before it comes to New Zealand.
That's what I've been worried about. I could pop my clogs before it happens. All right, Stefano. Yeah. Thanks very much.
All right, take care.
All the best.
Thanks, mate.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm so glad that he got through because I knew he was it was like everybody that calls, it's all really, really good calls. And somebody said while Stefano was speaking to me that Elvis EPiC hasn't come out yet, and we're already discussing Elvis EPiC 2. That's the way. That's the thirst we have for Elvis. That's the passion we have for Elvis. We want more. Poor Baz will be hounded once EPiC 1 has been released, and we've all seen it. We're going to say, right, where's the next one coming from, Baz? What's next? Please give us more. We're going to suck him dry. That's what we're going to do. Right. So let's, Mrs. EAP says, great call, Stefano. Yes, great call, Stefano. That looks like Stefano. No, it isn't actually. It's another call. No. Okay. No, maybe not. Let me have a look. No, it wasn't a call coming in. No. Right. Okay, so we move on, and we move on to underrated Elvis song. Yeah, and this one was chosen by Teresa via our Discord channel. Aloha Elvis, as known on our Discord channel. And it's Summer Kisses, Winter Tears. And was written for Elvis by Fred Wise, Jack Lloyd, Ben Wiseman for the movie Flaming Star. The recording of the song, well, let's have a look. Here's the box, actually, the tape box. I'm going to give you a closer look. There was actually, oh, goodness me, was there 26 takes by the looks of it. Yeah, 26 takes were done of Summer Kisses. And let me zoom in a little bit for you. There you go, Summer Kisses. On take 9, long false start. Elvis says, hold it, take it down, laughing and stammer. Wild guitar, start now. BS says E, higher chord, hold it. Yeah, so there was a lot of work on this particular song. Radio recorders, Studio B on the 8th, I believe, of August, between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. And take 20 was used for the master. And 2 days later, on August the 11th, they overdubbed drums, bongos, and maracas. Okay, Elvis obviously wasn't present for it because it was an overdub session. Ben Wiseman said later, it was a lovely ballad written to be sung by Elvis to his leading lady during a love scene. Unfortunately, the powers that be decided to have him sing it to a group sitting around a campfire smoking a peace pipe. At the preview, the audience broke into laughter when the scene occurred, and I don't blame them. As a result, the song was cut from the film. It was eventually released as an extended play single, Elvis by Request. Yeah, here we are. Elvis by Request, Flaming Star, and 3 other great songs. Released on April 21st, 1961. Summer Kisses would appear 4 years later on, yes, the compilation album Elvis for Everyone, which was released August 10th, 1965. Teresa says, I love Elvis's soft vocals that demonstrate longing, loss, and yearning. The melody is catchy. It's so romantic. Yes. Great song. I can see maybe it could have been carried over and used in Wild in the Country or something like that, maybe. But it certainly didn't fit in to him singing to a bunch of people sitting around a campfire smoking a peace pipe. So I can see why it was pulled. But that's the underrated song for this week. You can, of course, send in your underrated song, and I'll look through them and I'll use it in a future show. Now, I'll put the link down below for Summer Kisses, Winter Tears. And we've got to do this.
Hidden Elvis, 4th and final clue.
I'm glad they cut that scene. Flaming Star is a great film and didn't need singing. I know, yeah. They cut out britches as well. What we got here? Hello? Okay. That might just be somebody hitting a redial by mistake. Okay, now, yes, hidden clue number 4. And then you can tell me, it's a good song, Summer Kisses, Winter Tears, yes. Behind the music is so fascinating, yes. Okay, now, Steve, why did they cut Summer Kisses, Winter Tears from Flaming Star? Oh, I covered that, Vincenzo. Now, Hidden Elvis clue number 4, and then you can tell me in the chat what you think it is that's the wrong clue, I believe. No, it's not. Mort Schumann. There you go. Mort Schumann. We mentioned Mort earlier on, didn't we? I'm glad they cut the scene. Flaming Star. Oh, I read that out, yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yes. Goodness me. Lots of people saying Doc Pomus. Pat. Vicky. Mike M says, what I say. Ah, I see, yeah. Edward says Ray Charles. Yeah. Vincenzo says Doc Pomus. Yeah. Well, Mort Schumann, of course, is because him and Mort were a team, a songwriting team. Doc Pomus wrote Viva Las Vegas. He began his career as a blues singer, and he was Jewish, hence number 3, Star of David. Let's try this. Hello.
Hello, who's speaking?
Hi, you're through to Elvis, the Ultimate Fan Channel.
Sorry, Steve. This is Rossi73.
Oh, hi, Rossi. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I wasn't sure if I got the right number or not.
Ah, yeah. Hey, it's a pleasure to speak to you. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to call in, basically, just to talk about the EPiC.
Yeah.
And I just think it's just going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm just so excited at what the prospect is going to be. But I did read an article that Baz Luhrmann did release saying that he will be using high quality 8mm footage in that film as well. So if we see any clips in the future of like concerts we've not seen before, some outfits we haven't seen on film, just take into account they could be very good high quality 8mm footage.
Ah, right. Well.
And that's basically it.
I know, very, very good. Yeah. So you and I'm going to ask the question I've asked everybody. Do you think he may have found 69?
Well, you know the channel I used to have on YouTube, Steve.
Yes,
and
I do.
I collect a lot of 8mm footage. I have never come across professionally filmed 69 film. So I find it hard to believe. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because it'd be absolutely fantastic if we saw 69.
Yeah.
But if it's out there, no one's ever heard of it. Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a long shot. The stuff that did appear on YouTube of 69, it's quite poor because, and they did drop the black suits and the dark suits fairly quickly because he did kind of fade into the background, didn't he? He was very hard to pick out on stage in a black suit.
It really was. It really was, yes. I mean, I think about black suits. I mean, he had a couple in 72.
Yeah.
And maybe 75, the gypsy suits, they called them.
Yeah, but they put decorative stuff on them to make him stand out, didn't they? Yeah. That's
right. But I thought, yeah, he looked absolutely fantastic in the black outfits anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just hope EPiC comes along and blows us all away.
And do you think the 100-minute film is just the beginning? Do you think there is more? Do you think there will be stuff on the small screen as well?
I absolutely do. Yeah, because I remember. Do you remember a long time ago? I think it was 2002 when they released the "That's the Way It Is" special edition. I think it was 2002 or 2007. The director of that new film said that he actually stumbled on over 138 hours of footage from just "That's the Way It Is."
Yeah.
Now that's rehearsals and concert footage. So we know there's plenty there. We do know there's plenty there. And I've got a book, and it shows you film canisters. And one of the film canisters actually shows you Charlotte 1972.
Wow.
So let's just hope there's plenty more out there for us to enjoy.
Yeah.
Because we've waited long enough for it. Let's put it that
we
way.
certainly have. We have waited a lifetime. We have waited a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you voted yes. Then there's more to come, and you think this is just
Well, I actually misunderstood the question, Steve. Sorry, I thought you meant will we get a longer version of the 100-minute release?
Yeah.
So I voted no, thinking the theatrical release that's going to come out, will it be more than 100 minutes?
Ah, right.
So I misunderstood the question. Otherwise, yes, I do agree there will be a lot more footage to come out because this is what the fans want. This is what we've always wanted.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
To be a bit of a downer, what about Elvis Evolution? Are you going to see it?
No.
Right.
No.
Fair enough.
No, because I learned very early on, and people are up in arms saying that, we were promised AI footage, hologram footage, but they dropped that quite a long time ago. They did announce that there would be no holographic footage.
Yeah.
So people have to be aware of that as well. But to be honest with you, it's something that wouldn't interest me.
Right.
To be honest with you,
right.
I'd rather see the man, on screen, concert footage, that kind of thing. That's what interests me.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who actually went last week, and he said he loved it.
Yeah,
he absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I mean, there are positive reviews out there as well. I have seen people that said that they liked it so much they are going to go back. So so it's not all doom and gloom, but unfortunately, once that little bit of negative feedback starts, it just tends to get a bit of momentum, doesn't it?
It does. But the thing is, they're not holding a gun to fans' heads to go.
Exactly.
It's your choice. It's my choice not to go, but that's my choice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and choice. Yeah. Now I'm going in August, as I've said, and I will be honest with my opinion on it when I come back.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Steve. Great to talk to you finally.
Yeah.
And,
lovely to speak to you as well. And hey, and don't leave it so long next time. Call back.
I will.
I want to know what you think about EPiC. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be on the phone when that comes out for sure.
Right. Okay. All the best, Rossi.
All right.
All the best.
Good night, mate.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Brilliant. Yes, Rossi 73. He had a really, really good YouTube channel with a lot of 8mm footage on, and I'm glad that he got through. Now, yes, you are quite correct. We did the Hidden Elvis, and a lot of people were saying Mort Schumann. Well done to everybody that got Mort Schumann. Now, what have we got to do? Well, we have got to just say, there he is, Mort Schumann. Okay. And I would be over the moon if you haven't already subbed and subscribed and hit the bell to get notifications, all notifications, not just personalized. And also you do have to actually turn on your notifications on the YouTube app on your phone. So you have to go to apps, open YouTube, and then go to notifications and click them. So it's a bit of a rigmarole, I know, but there you are, because I wouldn't want you to miss any of these live shows. I've got some interviews coming up, hopefully. Again, you like interviews, and obviously I'll be talking about EPiC, and I'll be talking about Elvis Evolution and all these other things as well. So I wouldn't like you to miss any. Now we do have to you can send in your ideas to me as well. I forgot to tell you that. If you've got any ideas for underrated songs, smoking hot photos, songs you wish Elvis had recorded, funny caption photos, all that, you can just suggest a topic for discussion as well. And speaking of smoking hot, we're going to do this.
Oh, he's so hot.
And we've mentioned this year a lot tonight, so I couldn't really pass up a smoking hot 1969 photo. You just know that he is playing tricks and joking around with the sweets and the guys there, because he's looking across at them and he's smiling. So he's obviously said something funny or done something funny, or they've giggled or something, the way he's looking over. He always had a lot of fun with the girls and the guys. So, yeah, there you go. That is this week's Smoking Hot. And Purple Green says, love Discord, Steve. Meet more different Elvis fans. Yes, please do sign up for our Discord channel, Elvis the Ultimate Fan channel, of course. Teresa says, sizzling hot. Boom as I hit the floor, in need of oxygen, says Margaret. Oh, wow, says Jill. He's so hot. Yes. Love it. That is the most beautiful man ever, says Karen. Hamilton, he always had that mischievous look. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I agree. Rebel Vegan just gives a big kiss. Let's see what else we have. I think that's probably about it. Well, I would imagine... Oh, hang on. Helen Murray. Elvis is so gorgeous. I love the hair. Doreen. By the way, congratulations, Doreen Beanie. You are fan number 1. You are the top Elvis fan this week. Let's see who else was top fan. We've got... oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't see... I wanted to look at the top fans and it now won't allow me. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, well, Doreen, Jill, number 2, Teresa, number 3, Margaret, Rebel, Hamilton, Mike M, Juan, Susan, David Lohman, Dylan, Edwidge, Memphis Sky, Vicky, Dolores, Helen. Thank you so much, all of you. You are the list of top fans, and there are more as well. I won't read them all out, but thank you very, very much. It does mean a lot to me. I'm sure it does mean a lot to Elvis. If you can, if you're watching live or you're watching on playback, if you can give this a thumbs up, please do, because it does help. It doesn't help me, it helps Elvis. Every like is a like for Elvis. And with that, I think what we should do is we should ask Elvis to...
All right, let's wrap it up and get out of here.
Yeah. Thanks to Dave for moderating. Thanks to all the great callers this week. Really, really fabulous callers. Thanks very, very much. To everybody that took part in the blankety blank quiz. I've got another quiz for you next week. It won't be blankety blank though, I promise. But until then, it's over to Al.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.